What's up guys, my name is Michael and today I am showing you 5 useful iPhone tips. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first one is a very underrated feature in the music application. Now some people know about this, but I actually only started using this just a few weeks ago, and it's actually very useful and it's a great way to discover new music. So I'll quickly turn my volume down so I don't get a copyright strike for playing music on my iPhone here. But if you 3D touch, or if your phone doesn't have 3D touch, just press and hold on a song in music, you can choose Create Station. Now this is a pretty underrated feature in my opinion because it's a fantastic way to discover new music, and the algorithms inside the music application and on Apple's side, on Apple Music servers, the algorithms that they use to figure out what songs you like, in my opinion, work really well. So you can see here we have some Offspring, which is kind of some punk rock, and if we go through, looks like we're getting some Killers, and some Green Day here, and some Red Hot Chili Peppers. So as you can see, we're getting some songs curated to the original song that we chose, which was a song by The Offspring. So a really useful feature, the ability to create a station based on one song in your library. So number 2, I actually discovered and started using on my iPhones ever since I had this issue on my iPhone 10 last year. So my earpiece speaker had a lot of dust and debris inside it, and the quality of music whenever I played it sounded fine out of the bottom speaker, but in the earpiece speaker it was very muffled. So you can actually test this and see how much raw audio is coming out of each individual speaker by going into Settings, General, Accessibility, and then scrolling down, and you can change this left and right slider. So I think all the way to the right is your earpiece speaker, and all the way to the left is your bottom speaker. I'd recommend doing this on your phone. The volume should be pretty much equal. It might be a little bit louder on the bottom speaker, but if your earpiece speaker is significantly quieter, I think Apple will replace it free of charge if you are still in the warranty period for your iPhone. So I got my iPhone 10 replaced for free last year because it had this issue, so you can go ahead and check for that on your phone just by using this left and right audio slider to see if your earpiece speaker is affected by dust and debris. So the next tip is in Safari, and I just found this on Twitter. I don't remember what user tweeted this, unfortunately, so I can't give them credit, but it is very cool. So if we jump into Safari here, now if you browse with a lot of tabs like a lot of people do, I do a lot, if you want to close just a certain amount of tabs, this is a very specific request that you might have on your phone like once in a few weeks every now and then, but it is a very useful feature to know that it is here. So say we want to close all tabs that include the word Apple. All we have to do is actually search for the tab Apple. And you can see there it'll isolate all those 3 web pages. Press and hold on cancel, and then close 3 tabs matching Apple, and it'll close just those 3, and you can see the tabs I had before that remain open in Safari. So a very useful feature if you only want to close a certain amount of tabs that have a certain keyword, you can do that in Safari with that really useful tip. So number 4, and possibly my personal favorite on this list, is the ability to make your phone pop and have a lot more colors on your display by changing an accessibility setting. So in my opinion, my phone actually ended up looking a lot like a Samsung AMOLED display with this color filter setting. So if you go into Settings, General, and Accessibility, go to Display Accommodations, choose Color Filters, turn on color filters, and turn on blue yellow filter, and turn the intensity to about 10 or 15%. Now when I go to my home screen, as you can see, I don't know if it comes through on the camera, but in real life, the blues are just so much more rich, the yellows, the reds, all the colors on my phone look so much better, and all you have to do is turn on this blue yellow filter in the accessibility settings, turn the intensity to about 10%, which seems to be enough to make the colors look really nice. I showed this to all my friends and all my family members, and they all changed it immediately on their phones, so a really nice way to make your phone colors look a little bit better. I don't know why Apple doesn't do this out of the box though. Okay, so moving on to number 5, I'm actually going to leave my display looking nice as it was. I don't know why I had it off in the first place, but moving on to number 5 is for those of you who have iPhones with 3D touch. So if I jump here into my notes, into Simple Note, I have my 5 tips here that I'm going to show you guys in this video. You've seen 4 of them, and as you can see, number 5 is 3D touch to select text. Now you've probably heard of the ability to 3D touch on your spacebar and move along the text field, as you can see right here, but what you might not know though is because your iPhone has 3D touch, it can actually detect different levels of pressure. So if you press in really hard and then unpress, keeping your finger pressed in a little bit though, and then press deeper again, you can actually select different words, as you can see there up top in the text field. You can move up and select all of it, you can go down, and then when you release your finger, you have the option to copy, cut, paste. Don't know why it didn't work there, but whenever you remove your finger, it will show you the option to copy, paste, or cut whatever text you have selected. So this is a very useful feature, and it just really shows that 3D Touch is a very useful feature on iPhones, and it's going to be really sad when Apple gets rid of it, because we are hearing reports that the next iPhone might not even have 3D Touch. So I don't know how we're going to be able to do really cool text selecting features like this, like we can do right now with 3D Touch. But use it while you can. This is a very, very cool feature. So guys, that's pretty much it. That was number 5. Like I said, in my opinion, number 4 is by far my favorite tip on this video, because you can just make the colors on your phone look so much better than it does look out of the box. If you have any more tips, you can drop them in the comments down below. I always love to hear what you guys have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Michael, and I'll see you in the next video.